the supports that Fabi plays, something like Karma Milio. Other options they could ban out is the Kindred for staff as well. He's done really well on it in his other events. And there's the Lucian Infect, as we have predicted. Other bans they could go for is like the Yasuo for Anselm. But let's see. I'm pretty sure Anselm isn't really that bothered. He can play some other champions. I'm curious to see what the bans go. I imagine Mel should be on the list, as Greg's Big PP has been doing amazing job on the Mel against some higher elo opponents, solo killing them time after again. So Berserk, I think, do the smart play here, banning out the Mel. We see a Vladimir banned here from Egg United. Vladimir ban. Perhaps I'm a bit lost here. Maybe it's one of Saddam Sustain's champions. Fair enough. He is, after all, their Berserk's highest EO player. So let's see. There's the Kindred ban as well. So Egg United really don't want these kind of hyper-scaling champions in their matches. Vladimir and Kindred, if they get some kills, they can really snowball and become very strong. Alright, so the Shen ban as well. Last ban here from Berserk. This will be the Hecarim for Mighty Michael. He will not be playing his Hecarim. Alright, let's see what it goes here. They have the Warwick available. They liked to play Zahin as well in the jungle last time. And their bot lane is pretty much unpredictable. You can't really tell what they're going to play. They've picked a lot of things in the past. We see the Malzahar first pick. A solid mid lane champion can go neutral with a lot of matchups. But overall, you're kind of not really giving off your hand too much, right? So Malzahar is a bit better in the disengage scenario, or maybe the pick comp. If the enemy team engages a bit too far aggressively, you drop the Malz ult. Or especially against deep diving assassins and anti-carries, Malzahar does really well. Alright, Berserk locking in the Talia. That's certainly a Talia jungle here for Stav, since Kindred is banned. It's one of his preferred picks. We also see the Draven Hover from Ventus. I'm not too sure he's keen on playing this champion that much, but since it is being hovered, I am forced to believe he might pick it. Let's see. You like our mugs, guys? The League of Malta mug, there you go, from the Karum shop. Get it now, I think it's only like 20 euro. A great gift for your parents. I'm sure they would really be fond of the shape of our mugs. And you get to see League of Malta every day. There you go. Alright, so moving forward here we see Lissandra. Lissandra has, funnily enough, had a lot of presence in this event. Overall, a lot of people have been playing it quite well. We saw Red Road Rebel do really well yesterday on the Lissandra, finding some really nice engages for his team. So let's see. It's very interesting how tournaments go. There's always like that flavor of the day, of the tournament kind of picks, and we've seen a lot of Lissandra for sure. Very interesting that they're going for Malzahar Lissandra. It's just now clicking in my brain. So this is not clearly a clear-cut Malzahar mid lane, or maybe it is mid lane and it's some kind of a Lissandra support. I mean, it could be either way. We see Misfortune though from Ventus. We didn't really talk about it, but it's a very strong pick, especially since he doesn't want to go into the Malzahar range. He can just drop an ult from far away, and it's a very relatively sort of safe in the sense that all you need to do is just farm and drop a good ult, right? We see the Nautilus pair here with the Misfortune, so they're gonna be looking for those picks. As Nautilus frontlines, the Misfortune gets off a really nice ultimate, maybe with Talia securing additional placements there. Let's see what the next bans are gonna be. And so far, Egg United really have a really solid pick comp currently. We can see some plays, something like Lissandra ulting someone and then Briar hitting the ult right away. Malzahar, I kind of have this feeling that this is what their intention is. Malzahar kind of doing the same thing, right? So anyone Malzahar ults or Lissandra ults, the Briar can sort of pinpoint and click them from anywhere. Looking like an interesting match so far. Riven banned now and Ambessa banned from the side of Berserk. They also ban out the Ergot. Really reducing the top lane pool currently. Saddam Sustain is feeling a bit scared of Egg United's top laner, Pure Table Water. I mean, with a name like that, how can you not be scared? Let's see here. There's the Gwen Hover. Will it be banned? It's a strong carry champion and it will be banned in the end. So there you go. It will be a Gwen ban in the end. Let's see. Next picks here for Berserk. What will it be? Hello, hello. Equante, thank you for the 3 stream streak. It's pretty cool. Happy anniversary. Okay, let's continue on here. Berserk, what will they pick in this kind of position? An Orianna pick is interesting. I mean, it's you can pick it right now because there's the mid lane, right? But they're giving... Oh wait, the jungle is already chosen. So, I'm thinking Berserk are going to go Malphite again and just take it easy, right? Because Orianna's really good, but usually you want that ball delivery service, right? I mean, he could still get some really nice ults off if one Egg United. No surprise picking 2 junglers in their game. Let's see. You can never tell with these guys. It's going to be for sure a Dr. Mundo top lane, so I'm forced to believe it's probably a Briar Lissandra bot lane, Malzahar mid, Viego jungle. I assume that's the case at least. And let's see what Berserk go. Do they go for the Malphite into the Mundo? They would be really benefiting from something that goes in. I like the Olaf Hover right now. I really like it. It's very, very strong into the Mundo, as it's a very strong pick in general early on. He could also look to invade the Viego on his camps and sort of take him out from the top lane, sort of denying the enemy jungler. Let's see, let's see. It is going to get locked in, so this is the picks, guys. The first time I'm going to see Olaf top in such a long time. I think this champion does deserve some more gameplay. But let's see. Before the game goes here, what do you think, guys? Who do you think won the draft? Is it Egg United with their Malzahar, Lissandra, Viego, Dr. Mundo and Briar, Cherry on top? Or is it Berserk with a more traditional, like, pick, comp, AoE damage type thing? I think Berserk have a really strong comp at the moment, wouldn't you say so? Let's see. We have Egg United and Berserk. Alright, so there we go. Starting the poll right now. Feel free to vote. And let's see it. What do you guys think? I mean, I would really like to see at least one good play from Egg United, right? The Lissandra ult, the Malzahar ult into the Briar ult. And kind of getting a good play. Maybe taking down Ventus once again. Or maybe taking down Anselm in the mid lane. I think this Olaf is going to have, though, the time of his life. As realistically, no one on Egg United can do much about it. Gonna be a bit rough. Usually you want like a really strong AD carry with long range to kind of damage him from it further away. Maybe something that inhibits movement as well, because he's gonna get through all that CC. So let's see. This should be a really good game for Berserk, but Egg United, don't count them out with their Lissandra Briar bot lane. Oy, oy, oy. I apologize, guys, for misleading you. It will actually be a Lissandra Malzahar bot lane with Briar in the mid lane. How could I get that wrong? I mean, it's very obvious when you think about it. Alright. Here we go, here we go. Lissandra Malzahar bot lane. Crazy stuff we're seeing in the LCM 2025. Oi, oi, oi. Bring your friends to watch the match. Egg United are excellent. Let's see. It's actually the Lissandra support here. Berserk dropping in the early ward. They really want to know where the Viego starts. Now, if Mighty Michael is not aware, if he starts on his blue buff, he's probably doomed. The Olaf will for sure invade him level 1. Oh no, the Briar mid. Getting flashed on and ignited. There's the E trying to repel the enemies. Does he live? No, he goes down. Luckily though, it's just a kill to Fabi the support using both his flash and ignite. So bot lane have no summoners, and Greg's Big PP still has his flash and teleport. I think overall, it's actually a win for Egg United. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, alright. Let's see here how I'm really looking forward to see this Briar mid technology. Usually Greg's Big PP does really well in his matches, but he's up against Anselm, one of the better mids in this event. Let's see how it goes. Now Auschwinger, typically you see him on things like Kennen or the Singed, I believe, but today he's going to be playing the 3 Honors Malzahar, proving that you can still get honored even with such a playstyle in your ranked games. Auschwinger Zibel Toaster combo in the bot lane, the nightmare syndrome of all bot laners. And we see the first attempt here from the Briar mid, and the trade goes in favor of Greg's Big PP. I think he's onto something here against the Orianna. Oh no, Stav is here. Ooh, oh, whoa, whoa, just saying hello. Hello, Stav. Nice to see you. Now we see this Talia potentially looking for the invade on Viego. Mighty Michael should know what's up at the moment, as the hover there did make it a bit obvious, but you can never be too safe, as Greg's Big PP could maybe help Mighty Michael, but let's see here the Briar mid. Oh, the smite offs. Just barely missing that one. And Stav walks away with a blue buff. Now if you ask me, I think it's actually in favor of Viego. His camps will be up a lot sooner than Talia's. But if the plan was to deny this blue buff so heavily, mission successful. Alright, in fact we're actually going to be seeing Mighty Michael cross the camp barrier. He will be 1 camp up currently. Funnily enough, in top lane I was expecting a bit more from Saddam Sustain. He is up 8 CS, which is a whole wave. But Pure Table Water playing it pretty well. It's actually in the bot lane we're having trouble. Zibel Toaster and Auschwinger kind of get denied their first play. Not really working out. We also see Auschwinger getting hit by Stav as Stav gets the pick. So down goes Auschwinger as well. Anselm in the meanwhile though did fall in the mid lane versus the Briar here, as Greg's Big PP actually finds the solo play onto this Orianna. I'm telling you guys, Greg's Big PP, he's the hidden goat. He's been taking out so many of these high elo diamond master players in the mid lane. From the platinum lane, from the platinum elo, he sends his regard. It's not even the Mel champion. I mean, look, he's playing Briar mid for God's sake. And he's solo killing Anselm. Arguably one of the better mids in this whole event. Insanity. There we go. I didn't want to say anything about that because I knew the Briar would get out of that one. Briar is just an OP broken champion, guys. That's what Anselm is saying right now. He bought a Tear of the Goddess to complement his feelings in the lane. And there's the teleport from Greg's Big PP, keeping up his tempo with a Vampiric Scepter and a dagger. I'm gonna be very, very sustain heavy. See Ventus and Fabi kind of chilling currently in the bot lane. Being up kill here for Ventus. It's gonna be up a lot of gold as well. Currently sitting at 800 gold up for Ventus. It's no joke. He should be recalling for a pickaxe here. Or am I trolling? No, he has BF sword. He's up 800, but he has more than that. Yep, there it is. So Boots, BF sword picked up for Ventus just in time to potentially contest this dragon. We do see Stav actually retaining the CS lead here, as he did full clear on back onto the bot lane. So despite getting a couple of good ganks, Mighty Michael has not been able to keep up his tempo against staffs. This should be a free dragon for Berserk, the first one of the game. I'm really curious if we can get a really nice play here from Egg United before it all goes south. So far, Greg's Big PP holding his team sort of to the promised land. It's a really crazy sort of trade pattern here. I think it's really fun actually. Every time Briar has E, he just goes in, gets a quick little chomp off and pushes Anselm off the wave. It's really in the top lane we're having some trouble here. It's 20 CS up for Saddam Sustain into pure table water on the Mundo. And that Q connects. This could be a solo kill. Saddam Sustain ults. We see pure table water popping his own ult and ghosting on top. As both top laners trading summoners and abilities. And meanwhile, Dragon was successfully taken by Berserk. No real contest there as Staff was on the correct timer here. Oh, a big amount of damage coming out of Ventus and Fabi as the Misfortunal drops on top of Ignite from the Nautilus. Auschwinger lives it with the flash. And there's the hail of bullets from Ventus trying to deny the back. Trying to get the last Q onto Auschwinger. But he'll simply go away. And there's the ult from Greg's Big PP. Lands it from cross country. Now Ventus flashes away. Let's see if Greg's Big PP can sort of catch up to him. There's the Q from Nautilus as Fabi denies the efforts. And I think overall a nice ult from Greg's Big PP. Sadly not converting into much as Fabi denies the play. And now Anselm left freely in the mid lane. He's up around 20 CS of his own. But Mighty Michael is here. He drops the ult, which is a 90% slow. Anselm gets dropped despite Fabi being here. And that's a nice little solo play by Mighty Michael. Alright, Egg United still in it. Berserk not looking as strong as they should, but Stav honestly currently without any competition in this match. Second objective on board, and I don't think Egg United can challenge it. Greg's Big PP looking around the corner just to see, just to confirm that it's not a Baron, it's actually the Grubs. Alright, not much to go on here. There'll be a few minutes before the next dragon. I imagine some downtime here, or maybe a really hard gank from Stav using the Talia ult. Maybe on the bot lane to try and get Ventus even more ahead before this next dragon. Let's see here what goes on. Other than that, I don't think we'll be seeing much here, except for Greg's Big PP enjoying the trade pattern. Oh no, the cannon. We're starting to see Anselm being able to respond to this, to the Briar exchange, as dropping a QE of his own and dodging Briar's E kind of negates the trade altogether. Oh, there's the Briar ult, barely missing though. Greg's Big PP trying to make an interesting play onto Anselm. Oh, there's the Orianna ult, forced to flash from Greg's Big PP, and Staff smites away the Raptors, and meanwhile, as Mighty Michael just watches his camps get taken away. An interesting response here from Mighty Michael to recall. His camps are still up, he could consider taking the red or Krugs. Oh, there's the flash stun from Mighty Michael. The ult completely whiffed as Anselm flashes away. Saddam Sustain is also here to support. Going in, dropping the E. And this is a bit of a disaster for Egg United, as the team play efforts here from Berserk are something else. Staff also coming in with the ult. Despite not having any impact on that fight, it's good to know he was there in case it got messier. Greg's Big PP running down Anselm, no flash on this Orianna. And there's the bleed, gets the kill. So at the very least something comes out of this play. Anselm not too happy with that one. Alright guys, as I was saying, not much will be going on here until the next dragon. Should be in a few though. We should be getting some safe plays before that. Mighty Michael not really following the program at the moment. He's doing pretty much the opposite of safe, but he gets away safely. There's a Briar ult from the side. Greg's Big PV gets the aggression onto Ansem. Keep in mind this guy does not have flash. No, it's not enough. Despite all the move speed stats the Briar gets, the damage is just not there. Even having the pickaxe. Mighty Michael on the side just in case. Oh no, Zibel Toaster tanks the Nautilus Q, allowing Auschwinger to flash. The ult still drops, but a nice placement to dodge the MF ult. Sadly though, it's not enough as the onslaught of abilities coming towards him. Auschwinger is dropped by Stav. And his earth-bending rocks. A lot of action here. Egg United just can't catch a break in this bot side. Oh no, Greg's Bikipi now finding Doom. Despite having the Blade of the Ruined King in base, he decides to go for a solo play. In the end, not landing correctly. This will be the second Dragon Berserk pick up. Oh no, Stav, what's going on? We see the play here from Mighty Michael. He does pick up the shadow. He goes on to Anselm, but it's a well tried effort there, but the combined forces of Fabi, Fentis and Anselm take down Mighty Michael in the end. Really interesting now to see in the top side here. Saddam Sustain actually pushing in past the tier 1 and proxy farming onto pure table water. I don't know if that's the best course of actions, but it does allow pure table water to farm freely and not get any pressure, while Saddam Sustain will happily take a safe back. Mighty Michael needs to be careful here. I'm pretty sure he can't really take on Saddam Sustain. This is an absolute insanity play by Mighty Michael if he goes for it. And in fact he opts not to and going for his wolves instead. Now look at Saddam Sustain. He could get converged on by 3 here. Oh, very interesting choice there. We see Greg's Piggy just chucking out the the Briar ult. He didn't even have vision on that one and he got it correct somehow. But sadly I think it's an ult used in vain, because Saddam Sustain is here and pressuring Mighty Michael. Would have been nice to take him off the jungler. And now Stav and Ansem come in to respond, pincering the remainder of Egg United. Meanwhile Ventus is all alone as Fabi was trying to find a roam. But it's not enough. The Mazhar ult finishes, Ventus walks away. Egg United are kind of scrambling all over, trying to find the play. There's Stav. Stav gets insta-picked by Mighty Michael and Greg's Big PP, and now Saddam Sustain left in a 1v2 position. It's so insane how strong he is that 2 members of Egg United are kind of like, you know what, actually no. Just leave him. We want to stop this mid lane push. Oh, there's the flash from Greg's Big PP. Anselm almost has his own flash. There's the Orianna ult, a lot of damage. Greg's out of there. He uses the Briary to heal up just a sliver of health. But Mighty Michael left alone trying to finish off Anselm, sadly. Does go down. And now Anselm gets a double kill. And this is why he's one of the better mids here. Orianna has definitely scaled. And it's going to be harder and harder for these melee champions to find the play onto him. Let's see here. Ventus and Fabi had a relatively quiet game so far. There's the Q from Fabi here, barely missing though. The Mosta Faker, they used to call him. Oi, oi, oi. So that's what we used to call Anselm apparently. Saddam Sustain finding out that Humbo is a fair and balanced champion. We see a big fight here happening in the bot lane. Mighty Michael is converging. Auschwinger ults Ventus, but the Nautilus ult denies the Malzahar. Here comes Mighty Michael dropping Ventus. The exchange happens. Greg's Big PP is here on the side, stunning Anselm. A lot of damage though from the Orianna ult. As the Briar E backs Anselm off. Anselm almost falls but takes down Mighty Michael instead, and Stav ults in to finish off Greg's Big PP. Oi, oi, oi. Crazy fight here. Berserk coming out on top in the 1-for-4 exchange with the potential tower on top of things. It was looking fine for Egg United in the beginning of that exchange. But Berserk just returned the favor, finding some good plays all over. Let's see here, guys. It's getting further and further away from Egg United's control. They are down 9k currently, which is no joke. I think 10k is the official guillotine number, but 9k is not realistically not that far from 1k. It's not even a component at the end of the day. Alright, let's see it here. Saddam Sustain fancies himself a 1v2. He has the ult. He won't be taking any CC. The ghost is popped and down goes Malzahar as Auschwinger falls. He wants to find more. Can he find Zibel Toaster? No, he can't. The ult runs out and his team actually successfully taking over the Rift Herald. We'll play Berserk overall. Now Egg United trying to find this dragon, and Greg's Big PP goes on an adventure. The dragon is falling low. It's at 1k. Oh no, it's a disaster. Egg United losing their potentially last play of the game. I don't think it can get any better from here. Pure Table Water is like, you know what, team, screw you guys. I'm 1-0 on Mundo. How can you do this to me? Why do I have a 1-8 bot lane? Oh, why do I have a 2-8 bot lane? As the Auschwinger picks up a kill on the Saddam Sustain. Alright. We see teleport being used here by Ansem. It's an interesting choice, if I have to say. I think Auschwinger was kind of doomed regardless, but this teleport kind of having realistically quite minimal value. Alright, that's super cool. They got a pet. So I guess Auschwinger now is Berserk's official pet and mascot. Oh, he does the K drill combo on Malzahar and walks away safely. Auschwinger the GOAT. Complete 6-pecking the enemy team. Berserk don't know what to make of it. Oh my gosh. Crazy moments happening in the LCM where a Malzahar can just walk away from 3 people unharmed. How is that possible? And here comes the Atakan. This Berserk getting it low to 5k health. Saddam Sustain on the side here finds the Viego. Mighty Michael drops. It's play after play for Berserk. Nothing really going south for them at the moment. And we'd expect them to finish off this game in the next few minutes here. We're still 4 minutes away from Baron. And I don't know if they have what it takes to completely run it down before having the Baron buff, but let's see here. We see Saddam Sustain and Anselm taking down the top lane tier 2. Pretty much uncontested here. Actually, they should be careful. Saddam Sustain goes in onto Auschwinger, completely removing him from the map. Berserk were thinking about the dive onto the Mundo, but they realize, you know what, it's not even worth it. He'll heal the full, instead will just commit to the mid lane. There's the Zhonya's from Anselm. Greg's big PP with an excellent E-flash on the Briar, getting 2 stuns. But is it enough? Stuff comes in with the ult on his Talia. Ooh, a lot of damage coming out from Greg, but in the end, Stav gets the kill, and that's an ace. And this should be game as Berserk finish off this game in style. Let's see if it's the case. I mean, they dropped the Herald here as well, so I mean, I think it's GG, no, Mr. Ventus. Let's see, teleport coming in from Auschwinger to stop the force. Stav gets ulted but flashes away. The Black Fire Torch ticking away. Stav falls, but so does Auschwinger. Zibel Toaster's up next, using that Lissandra ult to save himself for a few more seconds. Mighty Michael comes in, gets the first shot down onto Ventus, trying to get the reset onto Ansem, but no, he goes down. As Ansem and Fabi are just too strong for Mighty Michael. And now Greg's big PP and Pure Table Water come in against Fabi and Ansem. They're way too low. Berserk are on the run. There's the mid lane tower getting down just in the nick of time. Can Ansem escape? Greg's big PP is running down. He's a fast Briar and he gets the stun off, and there's the shutdown. As Ansem falls in the hands of Greg's big PP. Egg United are still in it, guys. Don't count them out just yet. They're making history as the world's greatest League of Legends comeback ever. Here at the LCM 2025? 6? Yes, 2025. Oi, oi, oi. Okay. Have a break, have a coffee. Slurp. We need to get Berserk on the podcast. Find out what it's like handling an organization. I'm not particularly sure as to what's going on at the moment. Okay. It was so confusing, I just didn't know what to say, but in the end Berserk gets Infernal Soul, I guess. Mighty Michael gets another shutdown. That's 2 kills for Egg United as Auschwinger flashes in ults. Anselm, Honor, yeah. Now we see Fabi now getting focused as the ult goes out. Mighty Michael drops. A lot of damage coming out from Berserk, especially Ventus. That's 2 kills, 3 kills. Ventus flashes forward onto Auschwinger. That's a double kill. 4 kills exchanged between Ventus and Staff. And now the Talia ult comes in. Zibel Toaster, the last man standing for Egg United, drops to the combo from Stav and Ventus. There's the ace from Berserk. And if I'm not mistaken, they end the game here, right? Please? Okay. Come on, Berserk. You can do it. It's only a right click. We're gonna just farm Mighty Michael one more time, I guess. Alright. Pick'ems lives matter, guys. PLM. Please end the game, guys. That's it. Berserk are disqualified for extending the game. Okay. Well done, guys. GG. Well done to Berserk. Victory is theirs. Alright, that was an interesting game for sure. In the end, though, Berserk do take the win. I want to know, guys, who you want for the MVP interview. We have a lot of good options. We have Saddam Sustain, we have the jungler Staff as well, doing a really good job. Ansel having a bit of a rocky start, but then coming in clutch in the end. Ventus pretty much solid throughout the entire game, and Fabi as well, landing every critical Q he needed to land. So let's see, guys, let me know who you want in this interview. This kind reminder, this stream will be ending right after this interview, and then starting back up at 8 PM, I believe, is the next match. So far, only one vote for Anselm to bring him on call. Let's see, yes, we'll be back for High Roller Vanguards at 8 PM later, and a replay of Vex Esports against Asmos. So yeah, let's get Mr. Anselm into the interview, I guess, since we got some mixed votes here as well between Ventus and Anselm. A lot of people seem to prefer Ventus. Alright. I'm not too sure what to say here. Okay guys, one vote. Can anyone else vote for either Anselm or Ventus? Or maybe 3 votes for Saddam Sustain. Seems like Stav and Fabi are not even in the running at the moment. It's on the Twitch chat, if you're confused where it is. Kazuto also thinks we should vote for Ventus. Oh, this is really hard, guys. I don't know, guys, if it's gonna be mixed like this. I'm just gonna get Stav in the call or something. Alright, should we get 2 people for the interview? Alright, it's a 50-50 mix, so. Alright, so. Let's get both of them in. Why not? Hello?
Hello.
Hello, Berserkers. Berserk team, after such a victory, how is the feelings?
كلمنا ليثن. I mean, it was a fun game. I think we went out just to have fun, to be honest, and it was a good vibe. And the Egg are always there to have a good time, so yeah, we had a good time as well.
Yep, we're gonna Horizon are facing them in their next match, and we're all gonna random 5 champions. So yep, I guess where you're coming from with that. I don't know. What can I say, Mr. Too Good for You?
Yes.
I think you know what I'm going to ask you, right?
Yes. No.
What do you think about the Briar mid lane?
Oh, bro.
Bro,
I learned her abilities at like 10 minutes. Bro, what's that champion?
You don't know her abilities?
No, I know her abilities, but
Okay.
I thought I could trade better. But until I put phase rush, like I couldn't trade back.
Yep.
So and her life steal is just insane. I was, to be honest, I'm very tilted in solo queue, and at least we had an easy game today, so it didn't affect me that much.
Yep, it looked fine after a few items as well, like you could
Yes,
kind of trade back.
When I get the shield of the item, that's why I went for it. We didn't need damage in the team, so I just went with that item. Having Ventus as an ADC, you can go in any item.
In fact, I was just about to ask him. There was a Draven hover. Were you thinking about it, or was a meth always the plan?
No, I was actually planning to go Draven, but then I said, no, fuck it, let's go MF. I didn't want to troll.
Okay, fair enough. And you were kind of sad, I guess, that you don't get to try your new flashy Lucian Chroma.
No, they banned it. They, I think they learned from last game when they picked Rumble Singed and they killed me in lane, and I still haunted them the whole game. So
don't use it against maybe, you know, one of the. We'll see, you know.
We'll see. Maybe if they leave it open, I don't know. Jansen maybe leaves it open.
Yeah.
No. If I have the perfect pick, like against your Lucian. I'm just gonna pick like Galio, cause it's the closest thing to a tower I can find, and I heard that's your counter. So I'm just gonna chuck it at you.
Yes. You can ask our. I think you can ask our whole team and our team coach as well, Lemon. he has a whole meme about me, and he's posting it everywhere he can see. So he's making it clear what my counter is.
Shout out to Coach Lemon, letting us know the Berserk kryptonite. All right, guys. From my end, that's the end of this interview. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
Wishing you
Thank you.
further luck along the tournament. Hopefully by next week or very close to next week, we'll be finished from group stage. And looking forward for fearless drafts. That's maybe my last question.
Yes. I love it.
All right.
I think, Yes, I think we're going to be good in the Verdas as well. So,
The best of
Yeah.
fives are where it's at, huh? I can't
Yes,
wait for
yes.
5
Yeah.
games. Oi, oi, oi.
Yeah. I love
Okay.
the best of 5 in competitive. so I wanna
Heimerdinger
play it
Jungle
myself.
coming out. Let's do it. Thank you guys.
Thank you very much.
Have a good day.
Ciao.
See you. Bye.
You
bye.
too.
Same to you.
All right, so that's it from my end, guys. I hope you enjoyed the stream. It does end here, and we'll be back at 8 p.m. Okay, we couldn't really continue on.